Hello, hello, good afternoon. So this is a change of landscape. Look at this beautiful place. I am very, very happy. I'm very blessed. I've been invited by one of my customers who became my friend, who is born the same day and same month as me, to their little beautiful sanctuary with the redwoods, the big trees in the mountain in California. And I'm gonna do a little live just after my birthday and just before Christmas. So it's really amazing to me because this gift has been given to me. And I also exchange that. I let my little sanctuary in Malibu to a friend. Like this, I can enjoy also some days at the beach. And the universe is providing. And look how this is a beautiful place. So this is the dream temple of the property. It's really, really, really beautiful. Every corner, every area, it's a dream. And I was not expecting such a gift for my 66th birthday and for this end of the year, because I'm going to be here some days. So this is the place, and I'm going to try to how I gonna turn this video. I'm not used to do this, so let's see, maybe this one. Yes, it's working. So here I am, and it's really such a blessing, to have this this gift of being here. Me who is always by the ocean, and now I am with these big trees. And what is very interesting is that the first evening when I arrived here, I really felt the frequency very different, the energy is very different. The evening when I was, after being with my friends and, discussing, and I was alone, suddenly I felt the vibration and the sound of the silence. And it was much denser and much like the sound is a very higher frequency and denser and more speeder. It's like the sound of silence, instead of being this is like shh, like much more like elevating. And I guess it's the big trees that are all around, these big redwoods, fantastic trees. And all the garden is a dream, all the property. So I am very, very grateful. This is one of the most birthday gifts that I ever had. And I'm going to cry. So this is, for me, it's really, really dear to me. Because this represents, in a way, the place that I would love to have, that I don't have, because as you know, I live in this little guest house that I rent. And these friends welcome me here for not only 1 or 2 days, but until beginning of January. People that I never met before. We met with Belinda, my friend, who is born the same day and same year as, and not same year but same month as me. We did some video chat, but we didn't know us very much, and it's fantastic to share like that. It's amazing that they invited me in that place, and it's like mine for some days. So it's like, it's fantastic. I would love to picture everything. So we have the rain. I cannot do a lot of pictures. I prepared a lot of styling for my shootings, for my shows, to have another, ambient than the sea, the beach. And here it's very rich. I would love to shoot in every corner. The nature is wonderful. but I enjoy the rain. And I do, I am by the fireplace, so I make my fire every day, all day long. That connect me with my childhood when we were, I was raised by the fire in Corsica. We had no running water and no electricity when I was little girl. So it connects me back to that time of my life where it was simple and beautiful, because we had just what we needed. We didn't have superficial things. And here it's like, wow. So I wanted to share this with you. You may have seen some pictures, some stories already, and a video that I did, and I'm going to do more because it's very, very inspiring. And I was thinking about, this time of the year, just the days. It's like counting the days before the new year. Like I never count days. I never, often I don't even know what day we are. It happened to me that I don't even know what month we are. So, it's like now it's like, oh, I know it's the 23rd today. And tomorrow it's Christmas Eve. So we're going to celebrate that. And we celebrate every day, actually. It's really nice. Yeah, so I had a lot of things I wanted to share with you, but now I'm distracted by what I'm seeing around, and I really don't know what to start. And maybe you have some question. Maybe I can take some question, but I'm always, like not taking a lot because I'm always speaking a lot. So let's see. Let's see if I have. Yeah, very generous people. And it's wonderful because me, I'm cooking all the time. And when I am with people, it's me who is cooking. But here is John who is cooking for us. And it's delicious. So for me, it's like I never had such a treat in my life. Never. Never had that. So it's really, really wonderful. And everything is beautiful around. It took them 40 years to build this sanctuary. So it's really, really, they are both artists. My friend are artists, and John is a musician. And Belinda is an amazing artist who makes beautiful books about beauty, about art of living. I posted sometimes some of her postcard because she sent me always with beautiful cards, and we're gonna do a live. This is what I can share with you. We're gonna do a live in their studio. You're gonna be amazed, like I've been. I can tell you every corner here. I'm like, how it's possible to create so much beauty, so much balance. Each space, I wanted to do this first live in the Dream Temple because I feel really, really good here. I think I'm gonna even sleep here. I really love that. And because I have the whole house for me. I cannot believe that. It's unbelievable. So I'm gonna do a live video with Belinda to present her and to present her work that is remarkable, and to present her studio, artist studio. You will see it's really, really impressive, and maybe her story can inspire you to create beauty as well, because all our life has been dedicated to that, to create beauty. So it's interesting because we are born same day, same months, and we feel a lot of similarities, even if it's not the same year. But we are very connected about also philosophy and mysticism. So, but in a very simple way. It's not like following, any kind of dogma or things like that. It's very open and very very free. It's not narrowing by tag or labels or anything, and it's what I enjoy a lot, because as you know me, I cannot be tagged or labeled. It's something that is beyond my way to be, and when I'm here and I think about what is going on in the world, it's totally surreal. And I'm thinking a lot about all this recently. And it's like, it's crazy to say that, but it's like everything is in perfect order. More I think about it, and more I see how all little things and big things, how they are connected and how they are obliging us to be more and more with ourselves, more and more knowing what is right for us, more and more going to the center, going to this is what is right for me, and I also respect what is right for others. That is not often very easy, because I think this period obliges us to be more, paradoxically, both ways, tolerant and intolerant. The way that we don't comply with what is going on create a kind of egregore at the invisible level. So it's important to observe what is going on, to be aware about what is going on, to don't reject that, to don't say, oh, this, it's stories that people are counting, it's not important, and that it is important. It's important really to face what is going on and to feel how this is triggering us. Because the way the world outside of us is, what is triggering us from the outside world, as something to see with something inside of us. Where are we violent with ourselves? Where are we not tolerant with ourselves? Where do we lack of integrity? Where, because you can see what is going on now with all these rules and things. One day they are like that, another day they are like that, and they are more and more strict, and they are contradictions. So this can show us also our inner contradictions, and how can we observe this to refine that and to bring balance, and to be less and less in this contradiction, to be more and more like flowing. Oh, this is coming, okay, I observe it. I'm not under, I could say, the spell of it. I know it's there, I observe it. What do I feel? Oh, and what this thing is showing me, what this thing is teaching me, what this thing, and what is my determination inside, what I really want, what I really need. And it's because of this situation outside of us that obliges us to turn toward what is important. Because if I were not like that, we will live, like we were used to live. But now we cannot because we have choices to make. And this coming year, it's a year 6, it's 2022. So it's number 6, and number 6 in the tarot is the lover. In between, it's this card with between two women. And you have one that is, I'm seeing my card of the Egyptian tarot. And you have one that is under a veil, naked under a veil, and another one that is well covered. What is the most attracting? and maybe the choice to make, it's not the most attractive one. Maybe the choice to make is the one that is more austere, less divertising, less entertaining. And I think we are here now in this thing, in this time, to go to the essential, less divertisement. And we are obliged to, because if we don't comply, we cannot go anymore to theaters, we cannot go anymore to bar, restaurant, we cannot do all these things. But in a way, this is good, because this obliges us to be with us, and to don't be, in a way polluted by all these frequencies, radiations that disturb our electromagnetism. So it can be, me, I see it as a good thing. I was already like that because I live a little bit like a nun, like an hermit, and I love it. I really love it. It's for that here I'm like, it's great. And with my friend, I can live at my rhythm. They have their quarter, I have my quarter, and it's wonderful. So it's that. It's a year that's gonna come that is less dynamic than the year that we've been through. Maybe we're gonna feel more stuck, more restrained, with more choices to make. We will feel it's a year of choices. And because I think a lot of people since almost 2 years now has been under a lot of big changes, or some have not done the changes. I was hearing someone who said, I've been to the essential, I sold a lot of my stuff and I feel so much better. It was hard for me to do it, but I feel much better. So I was thinking, oh my goodness, I wish I could do that, because me with all my stuff, but when I arrive here and I say, wow, it's nice to be also expressing the material world with stuff. Look at all these beauties around. And this atmosphere is because of all this stuff, these art pieces, So, being free of the material, it's not, to be totally out of this thing, to throw away all these things. It's more about being free in our mind, in our heart, it's more about that. When we have this, text that say that we have to be depossessed of our things or let our things go, it's not about the material thing. It's more something inside, our attachment to fears, to unhealthy desire, to the false idea, the belief systems. It's all about this. It's all about, maybe we can sit in silence and take what is coming, all these ideas that are crossing our mind, and instead of being fighting against them, say, so what is this idea? It's a fear. And just be with it. And try to see the other side of it. And try to see what the fear is, in a way, showing us, teaching us. And if it's something else coming, don't reject it. Just observe it. Observe this thought that is coming from, it's not you, it's a thought. So observe it and how it resonates inside of you, how emotionally you are triggered. How do you feel? And try to be even more detached, observing you, observing, feeling. And try to see the hidden gift. Because there is always one side and another. We know this very well. There is always a face and another. It's always like that for everything. There is day and night, and there is this beautiful ball. It's that face, but it's also this one. and they are different. You know, this is really beautiful work, and this is more simple. So it's like that for everything. So I think it's like a kind of game to identify the opposite of what we fear or what we are like reluctant to go, and try to jump in the change, to make the change, to be free also of this idea that we have to let go all the material things. No, we can enjoy material things because we are here to enjoy, you know, to be in incarnation. Incarnation is about material things. But maybe we can decide what kind of things and select very well and cherish and have a relation to objects that are reflecting something of us, inside of us, outside in our surroundings. You know a little bit my little place, and it's all about that, all my little corners. In a way, I feel connected to them because it's organic and beautiful material, and they are like an extension of myself. So when you are here, I'm telling you, it's something. It's really, really amazing. Well, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about, and it's really interesting because I wanted to do this live here, but what is really interesting is that I'm not like I am at my usual place. I feel that my way of thinking is different. My way of speech, my way of speaking is different. You know, when you do, it's for that it's important to do meditation always at the same place. You choose very well your corner and you do your meditation time. I can say it's like a time in silence. I don't like very much this word of meditation because it has a connotation for a lot of people that is very hard because they struggle with that. I think it's more being seated in silence and observing. And we can call it meditating for sure. Thinking, why not? And connecting the dots and be curious and feeling the body. And so going back to the body, going back to breathing. And a thought is coming. Oh, why this thought came right now? You know, it's like, ooh. And don't reject, observe. And it's going to go back to the body and go back to the breathing and go back to feel inside the body. And another thought is coming. So it can be a game. Me, I'm quite every evening impatient to go on my, you know, seated in silent time because I wonder what's going to come, what's going to show up. So it's really like the real thing. It's really like something that is, a connection with something that is real inside of me. And it's fabulous. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I don't see if I have question, but if you want to know something, it's time. And I will come back these days, especially with this live with my friend, for you to show you, to see how it's wonderful. I think I'm gonna make also, I don't know if the connection will be good, but I'm gonna make also a live to show you around the garden. But I'm doing this video reel, and this you can enjoy as well. Let's see if I have some. Oh, I see a little bit of my. It's not cold, but I'm very warm, so there is a little bit of steam coming from me from inside. Voila. So I wish you, I don't know if I'm gonna come tomorrow, we're gonna maybe be very busy, but I wish you a very good Christmas. Now we go back to the longer days, we've been in shorter days, and now we go back to longer days. And we are born on the longest night of the year. This was me and Belinda, also born there. And now, it's like a time to celebrate inside of each of us your divine child. Christmas is about that. It's about this Christic energy that we can all connect, that we are all from, and to celebrate that and to nourish that and to really make this growing inside of us, this beautiful energy about sharing, healing and love, and how we can be like crystal-like. A crystal is like an entity of light that is crystallized, and it's a receptor emitter, very strong, and it's what we are as well. We are this. We are coming from this source of light, all of us, and we have to honor this, and we honor this in Christmas time. We honor this now. It's the time for that. Voila. So thank you very much, and happy Christmas. Connect with the divine child inside of you. Cherish it. And take care of yourself. And see you soon.